just because it's a cheese strat doesn't mean it's easy. You still have to pay attention and not stand in poison.
We still have
Phase 2
to.
is still just as hard.
We still have to drop thornling seeds.
Still have to drop thornlings, yep.
But not in melee.
This is by no means easy. It's just slightly easier, and it should give us the edge when we're down this many people.
Do we have an order for thornlings, or is it just anyone at any time?
We're going to have groups 1 and 3 drop their thornlings as soon as everything's in position at the start of phase 3. And then groups 2 and 4 drop theirs a minute in. Healers, I trust you will cover the in-between.
Just a heads up, when you drop them where you're standing.
No. Yeah, okay, yes, you drop them where you're standing, but don't drop them where you're standing.
Yeah, so when you drop, you got to move away from the group and behind, kind of thing. I'm bidding out the champion shoulders.
And we want to drop them on the top flat area and not the stairs, right?
You just want to drop them
We're
not
going to be
on
fighting her up there. So, yes, to an extent, but she won't be up there. As soon as phase 3 starts, Stig will already be down there and he'll have threat. She will immediately start running over and heading up this corkscrew over here. Ingrid, do you just want to go through the full explanation of what's about to happen?
Yeah, so in phase 1, you guys are pretty much going to be doing nothing. The only people that are going to be doing anything for a while is going to be Movin and the healers. Movin's going to be getting around 200 to 250,000 threat, and he's going to be able to keep that threat in phase 3 when we do that. Once he gets that threat, he's going to start doing the kiting. You guys can all come over here. You guys are going to need to kind of position yourself. So there's a lot of different positions you can do. So like you can jump up here. You can be all along that pillar. You can come up here, but this is where the boss is going to be kiting. So pretty much melee is going to be on. I'll mark myself so you guys know where I'm at. This is pretty much where the melee is going to be over here. Other spots that you can go to, you can run up here and get up top here and DPS the boss, or you can casters, if you come over here, you can stand on this ledge as well and DPS the boss. Just know that anywhere that you stand, you can still get poisoned. There is a weak aura. I have it on my warlock and not on my druid. God damn it.
Wait, this is for phase 3?
For phase 3. For phase 3, these are, well, even in phase 1, you can do these positions.
Yeah, you'll want to be in those positions because as soon as it's time to damage her, she'll head over there.
But in phase 3, you're basically going to want to spread out. You don't want to be stacked on anybody, because if they get poison dropped on them, then it hits you. So just kind of like spread out. You could even go in the water. Like when I killed Vashj last week, I was casting from here in the water. So there's a lot of different places that you can go. Just know that you can still get poison dropped on you in the water, and you're gonna have to move away. There's another nice place down over here that you can stand and also DPS the boss. If we want to put like 1 or 2 people down here, you can still be able to hit the boss over there. Basically, all you're going to be wanting to do is have line of sight on the boss, be in a good position, don't stack on people, and as soon as you get targeted and poison dropped on you, move out of it. There's going to be no static charge. There's going to be no mind controls in phase 3. The tank is going to be taking no damage unless he gets a poison dropped on him. And other than that, it's just DPS the boss down before people die to poison.
One last time, just for clarification, where are we dropping the thornling seeds?
So what I was
behind wherever your stack is.
Yeah, wherever I was standing, when I would go to drop it, I would just run like maybe like 5 yards behind me. I'd drop the seed, and then I would move back up, and that way, if my seed got targeted and there was a poison puddle there, then it wouldn't be hitting me.
Okay, so to clarify, phase 1, we wait
Just
until
drops
he
it.
gets what 250,000 threat.
Yes.
Yes. So you're not going to be doing any damage. It's just going to be moving, getting like 250,000 threat. Once he gets 250,000 threat, he's going to move the boss back over here. Stig's going to taunt off him, and basically what all they're going to do is just the tank's just going to be running just like this over here on this rock, because when he's on this rock, it's going to come down and try to kill him over here. When he moves over here, it's going to go up that pillar, that not the one on the left, but the one on the right. So all the tank is going to be doing is just running back and forth like this, keeping Vashj kind of in the middle to the bottom of that pillar, so that people can DPS. So once he gets to like 250k threat, then they're just going to move Vashj over. Stig's going to taunt, and he's going to start
And that's
doing.
just phase 1. They're
That's
going to be
phase 1 and phase 3. So in phase 3, what's going to happen? So there's a AOE threat drop on this boss. The thing is that you can outrange it. So when we get down to 1 shield, Stig is going to run all the way over here, and once we break that 4th shield, the boss is going to be already have 250,000 threat onto Stig. So you're basically outranging the threat drop. So the boss is going to immediately target Stig and start running towards him. So as he's over here, it's going to run all the way down and start going up the pillar. He's just going to move over here and then start juggling the boss again. It's no different than like if you were doing like a Heroic Slave Pens or a ZG Bridge farm or Darmal farm. It's the same concept. We're just juggling the boss back and forth, and all that does is it gets rid of static charge and it gets rid of mind controls, which makes phase 3 significantly easier. We just have to make sure the range has line of sight of the boss and is not dying to poison.
All right. Hit yes if you understand. All right. What clarity do you need, you mom?
I just don't know where to go.
Where we're supposed to stand in each phase is kind of confusing because he started talking about where to stand and then he went to phase 3 and then
So
said
in
one.
phase 1, you could just basically sit here and just like do nothing. Like
I mean, phase 1, be in your phase 3 positions, pretty much.
unless
You don't
you're
need to be all the way over there. Here, I'm gonna mark myself with a platinum.
phase 1 is just a good time to find a good place to stand. You don't have to do literally anything until moving gets threat. So whether
And
you're
as soon as I have threat, Stig is taunting and heading to position, so the boss will move to its phase 3 positioning for the time that you damage it.
And what phase are Thornlings?
Phase 3.
phase 3,
All right.
and Stig has his nature resist gear on, we're gonna have one healer that's just gonna be over there in case Stig gets poison on him, so he can still keep doing the juggle while standing in the poison. You guys just need to find a good spot to where you can heal
Takashi has a good
people.
point.
What's up?
We need another ranged.
I'm gonna be doing north.
Okay.
You were doing north before, weren't you?
Yeah, so we need one more. Daddy Zug's not here. Kakachi. Actually, I'm gonna have you do it. Well, Verm.
I don't know
You
if
have.
I'd pull any melee.
Hmm?
They're gonna get behind on the Nagas if you pull melee. We got
Yeah,
like
we're
30.
already down Wicked and a few others.
All right.
It's
All right.
gonna have to be arranged.
Kirkachi, follow me. I'm going to show you where the side that you're going to be covering. I'm the square over here.
So, Koshar, phase 1, you do pretty much nothing. Phase 3, all you do is damage the boss with everyone else. Phase 2 is where you have a really important role. Occasionally, Nagas will spawn in phase 2. You will be covering this whole south side of the map. Like, if you break up the map into northeast, northwest, and south into like 3 quadrants, or 3 sectors, you will be covering the whole of the south here for any Nagas that spawn. If one spawns, you have to pick it up before it gets to a healer or anyone else. I will then head over to pull it off of you and get it into the right position, but make sure you at least initially pick it up.
And where do we put the cores?
Does somebody have one of
Is it those like pillars, right?
Yeah, you see the 4 blue things?
The balls, yeah. You have to
Yeah.
just stand on it and pass it to them.
Somebody will pass it to you probably
You're-
because you'll be healing.
Your mom is going to be at the top of the stairs mostly healing. Hanya is going to be your main guy to watch.
Do you have the macro to throw it?
Yeah, but does he have to like be near it and then I throw it to him?
I think it's 20-yard range or 30-yard range,
I think it's
and
40.
you have to be targeting the person you're throwing it to before you hit the thing, or it doesn't do anything.
And you can't be on GCD or it doesn't do anything.
Your mama, I take this spot from here all the way over here on this side. All you have to do is like be on top of the stairs, and I'll pass it to you. I normally run down here for the tainted core, so you just be around like right here, give or take. We're not above the stairs. I don't want to pull the boss, so like up on the top, and I'll call for it.
Okie dokie.
Alright, we're gonna give it a go. I think that we can 1 or 2 shot this, honestly. Everyone please get ready for a pool. Here comes an actual ready check.
Oops.
Ooh.
I'm significantly lacking on buffs.
Yeah, we probably need a rebuff.
Should I click off my fort that has 6 minutes left?
Can group 4 get new fort?
Thanks.
All right.
Alright.
So nobody do anything. You still need to spread out because in phase 1 we still do get the stack charge. So
Checking to make sure everyone has all their stuff now. Plain and simple, there are 3 people who have almost barely ever been here. Probably avoid tossing them the orb. If you can.
does somebody have the core macro that's a ranged DPS?
Yeah. You want me to link it in Discord?
No, I have the macro. It's just Kirkachi's having trouble making the macro, and I'd rather put somebody over there that's tossed cores before.
Speak up.
Anyone? One volunteer?
Uh.
Your DPS is going to be complete shit on this fight. You're not going to parse at all, so it's.
Oh wait, what was the question?
I need one range DPS that has the core macro that can cover
I have the core macro, but I am absolutely terrible at the core like portion of this.
I
But
can do it. I can do it as Peebo. It's fine if you need.
All right.
Yeah, I can help with Cyrilus too.
You're gonna take Daddy Zug's spot. Do you know where that's at?
West. Sorry,
Uh,
east.
East, yes.
That's Moon's spot.
Yep, moon.
Sorry.
I'll be over there too.
Akaraji was gonna volunteer, but I'm doing Strider detail. I can't.
That's fine. Cyril, let's just focus on the freaking Strider. Don't worry. I'll get it up to the healers.
Mages, if you didn't know, you can blink with the core.
Yeah, we were doing
Oh,
it
we
last
know.
time.
I don't even remember last time.
yeah, that was a whole week ago, man. How would I remember that?
Akarashi, just as a reminder, you are kiting today.
Yep.